Duh. Am I back? Okay, the internet like cut out for a second there. Like I literally saw the internet like cut out. So that was the cut out internet issue. Okay. That was weird. Okay, we're back. Wow, those answers were so freaking hard. They killed me. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. My internet cut out for a second there. Sorry about that. I'm back now.
We lost a lot of people.
Welcome
a lot
back.
of innocent souls died.
No, my like legit like I saw my internet like turn off for a second there, so I don't know what happened to me. What everyone else? That was weird.
Well, Wild, I got a 40% on this test. I needed an 80 to get employed.
You're not getting hired.
So I would be unemployed for another day.
Yeah.
I'm too stupid to be hired.
Too
My brain is not optimized for IQ test. My IQ is probably room temperature.
I think the last time I did an IQ test, mine was like 110 or something stupid like that.
Was it? I've never done it. So
I've done one a long
if I
time ago,
have,
like
I
a
forget what
super
it
long
was.
time ago. So, I mean, they're not really that good to do anyway, but they're kind of funny to see like what you get. Like this is my IQ. Stupid.
I don't know what my IQ is, but people think I'm decently smart, so I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I can get by.
The IQ tests were supposed to be based on how fast you learn. You know, like it's supposed to like, calculate how fast you can learn.
That's
So,
some arbitrary system like
it's never
that.
been really that well done.
Yeah, something stupid like that probably.
It really, for me, it comes down to how well the people are like around me who are able to. If you can take something complicated and explain it simply, I think that's pretty impressive. It's like when Silent said to me one day that shaders are like engines. I completely understood what she meant when she said that. At least I think I do.
True.
I am back.
Oh, welcome back.
I couldn't join you, unfortunately. They wouldn't welcome me in the tunnels. I kept trying to go through the door, and it just would not let me in.
The basement door breaks if you go through it. That's what's happening right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, so I
So,
went through
if
the
you-
basement, and then it broke my game. or
Exploded.
something happened at the same time, and it just died.
Well, yeah,
and then I came back,
there was a
and I
huge
couldn't go
lag
down the
spike
steps.
too.
Oh, yeah. See, my internet cut out. That's why I disconnected. I don't know about everyone else. So,
Duh! I
That-
forgot
yeah.
about that. I would have gotten in there that way. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's how I went in
'Cause I was
because
gonna
I
rejoin
went
you
down there
guys.
earlier and the door broke. I was just showing them the situation room and stuff.
you're stuck.
The
Well,
lore.
shoot,
You're
I would've been
stuck.
down there. Yeah, the situation. I noticed that my iPad drawings are now on the board. Or my
Yeah,
iPad
Did
scribbles.
I not show you that?
You told me it was going in there, and then I don't know if I actually.
My hand.
I like the
Oh,
little.
my hand.
I pointed that out
Oh,
to
no.
ND2. I was like,
They
oh,
just
there's
loaded into
VRChat
VRChat.
scribbles here too. Like it's like a collaborative. Thought
It is a
board.
collaborative board, ND. Don't worry about that blue piece of paper you saw. Don't worry about the blue piece of paper you saw down there. That's like old research. They haven't figured anything else. They haven't figured anything else out in 5 years.
So true.
This, it's supposed to be a
Yes.
scan of like
It's a
the
mysterious
scientists
scan of-
being like, what is that thing?
What is that
And
thing?
And
What
it's
is
in
that
there, and they're
creature?
trying to figure out what it is.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Did you
I forgot I
make
had
that from
Discord open. I
scratch?
gotta close that real quick.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thanks.
I've always liked it because it looks like a little official.
I'm totally not looking at this Steam
An
page
official
every
cover
5
document.
minutes.
Okay. Do I cave and get myself some hot cocoa?
I think you do if you're still thinking about it.
So true. What the heck is that?
Also, I'm hearing some Star Fox music in here. Someone's very.
Oh,
lazy.
it's Mr. Yakuza man playing his video games over here. Don't mind him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So true.
I like the little down here.
Hello.
That's a little creepy though.
Hello, governor.
Cricket bungus.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, well, the good news is I I finished my VRChat stuff finally, so I got that done. So I just need to, like I said to people, I just need to modify the hair to make this version, and then I need to finish the apron, and then I'll have my new avatar, and then I'll be good to go to kind of relax, take a break from project stuff. You know, wind down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
So true.
Sheesh, as the kids say.
Yeah, other than that, it's been fine for the most part. I've been chilling, just been busy. That's all with the modeling and stuff. Like, oh, it's good to get that done finally. Oh my god. Ugh.
Giving you anxiety because
That's about it though. It's been chilling though. I'm just waiting for. There's a game that I'm excited for that's coming out tonight or tomorrow, and I keep looking at the Steam page. So I was gonna start playing that. Comes out. It's the Unreal Engine
I'm
5.
excited for the Final Fantasy 14/Fall Guys collab.
Is that an actual thing, or no?
Yeah, on the 31st.
Oh geez, that's cool. That's a surprising collaboration, but I think I heard something about that. Like, aren't they updating like the player model or something? Or no? Am I just wrong?
Well, yeah. Well, that's separate. That's in the next expansion.
Okay.
But yeah, that's also a thing that's happening.
Cool. I haven't really kept up to date, but I saw a little bit posting about it on Twitter from a friend, so I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Well,
Next expansion, they're adding even more classes.
well, actually, it is the end of October. Didn't you say that was happening at the end of the month?
Visual stuff.
The collab or no?
Yeah, the Fall Guys collab is happening on the 31st.
Ah, that's
It starts in the 30th. It gets.
got 6 days away. Damn.
Oh, just Final Fantasy 14. Fall Guys
There's
collab.
a Fall Guys collab
Really?
in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, that's starting on the
What?
31st. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, that's not what I expect, but okay.
It's kind of weird.
So
I've seen like the trailer for it. It looks really fun. It's just Fall Guys in Final Fantasy 14. Basically all it is.
wild. Is it
Because you know how Final Fantasy raids have like those fucking like AoE markers and like attack indicators?
Yeah.
It's like gonna be like that, but like an obstacle course.
Oh.
Remember how like the Swindler raids had like
Yeah.
AoE indicators and then like shit coming at you
Yeah.
while you're like avoiding other people and shit? That it's gonna be like that in Final Fantasy. So it's gonna be funny.
Ooh, interesting.
Hmm.
Well, that sounds exciting. Yeah, I'm just waiting for on my end in terms of the stuff I'm excited for. Ark Survival Ascended is coming out tonight or tomorrow. I feel like they're gonna push it to tomorrow. But it's the Unreal Engine 5 remake of Ark Survival Evolved. Yeah. It's it's that dinosaur game I talk about sometimes. But it's coming out today or tomorrow, and they released a trailer for it today, and I watched it. It was really good. So I'm excited to play it and buy it because I've been wanting to play like a game like that. Because I've been wanting to play like a grindy game like that, and I've been like itching to play.
I wish Valheim was like getting updated faster.
Yeah, I mean it's fun when they do update it. It's just like it can be kind of like you do like one run and then it's like, all right, well I gotta wait for the next update. So it do be like that.
Yeah, it's just it's like they add so little every update.
I mean, yeah, all they end up adding is like just like the area and then a little bit on that. But yeah, we'll see if the Firelands are any interesting. I mean, we'll see. They seem interesting, but hopefully soon. One of the games was I excited for. Yeah, like the Ark one, I'm just excited for because I like dinosaurs, and that's a game I've played like thousands of hours in the original. So I have thought about playing Terraria.
Dinosaur Roblox game.
I
recommend Terraria.
Oh God, not Roblox.
100%.
I mean, I've thought about trying to play it again because I've never actually done a playthrough, and I only ever killed the Eye of Cthulhu, and I had a friend of mine who was talking about it too that had never played it either. I thought about it, but I'm probably not gonna do it soon. Oh, actually, no, Terraria was on my mind, but I'm probably not gonna play it anytime soon. It was No Man's Sky. I re-downloaded No Man's Sky, so I might end up playing a new character on that soon because they've added so much since last time I played that I'm probably just gonna make a new character and like progress through it. And apparently the VR in that game's also a lot better now, so I kind of want to play that game in VR because
And the VR is free.
And the VR is free, yes.
Thing you have to buy.
Exactly. And the VR is 100% free. But that was a game I was thinking about. But
I
it
do
depends.
want to try No Man's Sky VR. Actually,
It is
now you
fun.
mention it.
I enjoyed playing it when I did. Like they made it a lot better from the last time I played. But I remember playing it and I quite enjoyed like just driving the ships and stuff. I think me and my friends did one of those derelict freighters, like where you could come across, and we did one of those in VR, and it was a little
Yeah,
bit
the derelict
it
freighters.
was a little bit spooky. I don't think we got like the super spooky stuff, but it was a little bit spooky in VR. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Like I have a character, but I don't know if like I basically progressed through the story at the point where my character was, but then like I don't know if they added like new stuff or like if they updated the main story. So it's like I kind of just want to make a new character.
Playing through. When was the last time you played?
2021.
Did you play whenever they had Quicksilver?
Don't know what that is. I played
Current.
when they did
You're
the settlement
definitely
stuff.
better off playing a new one then. Yeah.
I played when they did the like the last update they did when I was playing was the settlements update. So yeah,
Which settlements?
it's like the one that adds like the
Like,
settlements
where
on
you can build
planets.
your base?
No, it's like the settlements you find like on planets and stuff, and you can kind of like take them over and like do like the stuff there. I think the update was called
Okay, so
settlements.
not too long ago.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Quicksilver's been around since a long time.
yeah, no, I played after that. Like I played in 2021, so that's like the reference point right there is 2021.
I'm still surprised how often
Yeah, I mean-
the game is updated.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
As
it's good.
Someone who foolishly pre-ordered it but never ended up getting a refund.
Yeah, well, they did a 360
Yeah,
on
I
that.
was one of the people who ended up pre-ordering it,
Mhm.
then I regretted it, and then they made sure to make me unregret it later.
So
Which was
true,
nice.
so true.
It's a great underdog story.
It is, yeah. Plus, it's just a fun
Yeah,
game.
Now, granted, you know, on the one hand, should they necessarily be thrown off the hook because they managed to salvage it? No, but at the same time, it was also like definitely a developer versus publisher thing where the guy making all these promises is just a programmer and he's speaking what he wants to see in the game, what he ideals to see, and also just kind of being pushed to crunch by publishers and stuff. So of course they didn't really get to deliver what they wanted to deliver, but they eventually did the things they want.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fine.
It's a classic situation of an indie dev being rushed by big publishers who just want to make money, and then after the dust settles, the indie dev just wants to continue making the game they want to make.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Search for my Coco.
I enjoyed it when I enjoyed it when I played it. I don't know if I'll make a new character because I had a lot of money on my current character. I'll probably play my current character and just see like if there's anything like new story wise I can
Yeah.
do.
If you played in the past couple years, I would definitely just continue your character because the main story that they made, that's not really gonna change. But
Yeah, I
all
was.
the extra content and stuff is it's kind of like okay, it's not a good comparison. I was gonna compare it to Warframe, where like it's just gonna take longer to get to the stuff you want to interact with if you did this new game. But Warframe is just a grinding simulator that
yeah.
basically will suck your soul dry for a month before you can get to the new expansion content.
Yeah, Warframe is like that.
Like getting platinum spent in your face because, like, hey, if you want that necromax so you can do all the expansion stuff in the past couple of years, well, you gotta work for it. And then when you try to work and do it, then the grind is just too much, and then you stop playing it for the next 3 or 4 years. That's basically my story with Warframe, anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Warframe. I got burnt out of it after a while.
Yep.
But yeah, no.
I know people who have so much time in it.
But yeah, no. No Man's Sky
I
was
don't
pretty good.
Getting
understand
back
how.
into it, I have over 1,000 hours. It's one of those games where I'm like, it's a lot of fun. Can't recommend it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
there you
over
are.
1,000 hours in Stellaris for some reason.
Well, Stellaris is an I had thought about getting Stellaris, but I like watching lore videos. I don't think I'd actually like playing the game. I'll be honest. I'm not really like that kind of game, kind of like that kind of genre of game is not really my thing. But I did get sucked into watching
It's
lore
usually
videos.
not my thing. I usually, but like, I don't know, like like space stuff is like really cool. I'm really weird about 4X games like Stellaris. Like, Stellaris is really the only one that I'll enjoy playing my own time. But like even then, like, I hate games that have huge time investments and then it's all about snowballing. Because if you fall behind in Stellaris, you're kind of just on a ticking time bomb until you're basically kicked out of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I play single player, I'll play like really long play stuff, and I typically don't play like hard difficulties. Because, oh my god, hang on.
Yeah, you want a game that respects your time.
Sorry, I'm not used to where I was facing, and I was pulling my head cable off. My headphones that I'm wearing on top of my VR headset have a very short cable right now. So even moving a little bit can get that close to the I'm going to rip right out of the computer oh god.
Yeah.
Wanna hit my vape?
What?
Wanna hit my vape? Get my hand.
Yeah. I don't smoke.
Not smoke. It's bubbles. This one's bubbles.
Bubbles.
I just hope
What?
you know
Oh, that's someone behind
that
me.
if I catch you smoking, I'm gonna be very grumpy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get pissed because I smoke sometimes. Not often.
Yeah, I get
just
grump.
sometimes.
I get pissed when I see a relative do it. I'll get pissed when I see you do it.
What if it's for medicinal purpose?
What if it's what?
For medicinal purposes.
Medicinal purposes.
Thin ice.
Gotta hide my bong when you move in.
There are exceptions.
Better hide my bong. So true.
Not even mine.
Here's what mine looks like. It's two
I've
balls
never
of
smoked, and I probably never will. I have no reason to. I'm already high on life as it is.
The bong we have is so cool. The chamber for the water has a little glass campfire in the bottom.
Aw, it's adorable. Nice to see that when I get high.
Yeah.
That's what I would say if I had a bong with a campfire in it.
I've never had THC, so.
Well, I've never done drugs, so I
I
wouldn't
have a
know.
Hello Kitty bong on my wish list.
You have what on
They
your
sell
wish list?
those.
I have a Hello Kitty bong on my wish list on Amazon.
A Hello Kitty bomb?
God.
What?
Bong.
I know you're saying bong.
Longa.
A bomb? You can't
For
just order a
marriage
bomb on
law.
eBay. God damn. Whatever.
Oh, you can.
You know, I really
show.
appreciate that we have Freddy Freaker behind the bar.
Hey, bartender, can I order a Freddy Freaker?
I got you. Hi, kids. It's me. Har har. That's not what he sounds like, but you get the idea.
Thanks, Haas.
Har 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 har. Har 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 har. Har 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 har. Har 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 har. I'm going crazy, guys. Don't mind me. Oh god. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. So freaking true, Umphy. Hey, I'm gonna look at something real quick here. I am not joking, by the way. What? What? Oh.
Freaker.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. I'll take them off your hands, don't worry. We'll just be there.
Yeah, it too hard. I want a refund.
You didn't even pay for it. So you don't get any money. That's not how that works. Crazy. I'm checking stuff. Why am I opening Discord? That's a great question. Like an instinctive pulse to open Discord. I gotta close that. Okay. Oh god, it's hard to right click in VR. There we go. And wish list. God, I keep checking to see if this is actually available to. I wonder if maybe they've made a tweet about it. I might actually check real quick here. I'm gonna look this way so people don't think I'm like looking at them. Okay, I'm gonna look weird for a second, guys, but I'm gonna quickly check something because I want to see if they've tweeted about this. Gotta get all the servers up in the meantime. Yeah, I'm seeing like tweets about Arc right now. I'm like looking at I'm like seeing if there's like a delay. It looks like there is, but I don't know what the ETA time frame for ASA is. So I'm talking to myself for a second over here. Shoot. I'm gonna have to look at the main Twitter account, I think. One sec. Twitter. It's so true. Ah, here it is. Okay, so here's the Twitter account. We're looking at 3 to 4 hours from now. Well, they were aiming. Okay. So they were aiming for like right about now, but I think there might be like a delay. I wouldn't be surprised if they just wait till tomorrow, honestly. I think they're just like trying to get all the servers up for the game right now. I think that's like the big thing. So probably by the time I finish it bartending, they'll have the servers. Oh my god, Fo's here. Hi, hello. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there.
Fine.
I'm just excited. Oh, it's going fine. I turned behind me to check Twitter, and I turned back, and everyone's gone. I think they went to go check out the new parts of the map because there were some new people here. Whoopsie.
I've already seen most of the
Well, hello.
bells and whistles in the new map.
Well, welcome to the bartending. We're here. I've got good news. I finished my VRChat stuff. I've been telling everybody that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw you submitted it.
Yeah, I did. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass to get the VRChat tools working, but I got them working and submitted it. So now I just need to really, if you guys have done it, I need to get this version set up, which is like modifying the hair and the apron. That's about it. So just get like the new version. I have it uploaded, but not this version. I have like the VRChat one uploaded. I'm happy with how it turned out. Learning experience, I'll say that much. But that's not what I'm excited. I mean, that's nice. I'm excited about that, but I'm more excited because Ark Survival Ascended comes out today, as in it's coming out in the next hour or so. So I'm currently waiting.
You're gonna play it like as soon as.
No, I'm gonna wait till probably tomorrow, and I'm just gonna like dive into it and just kind of see what it's like in like single player. I want to finish my Avatar stuff fully first, if I can get away with that.
That makes sense.
So I need to at least like do some extra modeling with the hair and then make the apron, which the apron's probably gonna be the hardest part. But no, I'm gonna pick that game up as soon as it's like available for purchase, and then I'll just have it and play it when I get around to it. I'm excited for it. So other than that, I'm just trying to finish everything up so I can just relax for the next 2 months. I wanted to take a break from projects and shiz. Oh,
yeah.
You know how this stuff is. I still got an hour till me boot tidden ends.
Fucker.
I'm laying on my
What
bed.
are you doing here? Shouldn't
Doing your
be in
mom.
some kind of orange-looking store? What was it called? Oh yeah, Tim Hortons.
I'm not Canadian. And
So true.
Tim Hortons is red.
Tim Hortons is cringe.
Get a lot of this guy. Remember when he was green and not purple? Oh wait. I remember green.
I
Fell.
agree. I
This
don't
is
remember.
Fo.
Actually, no,
know
I was
this
green for a
guy.
bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm good friends with him.
Hello.
I made a whole. I'm not gonna do it again.
no.
I can't keep it up. I can't keep up the fucking thing. Not the spear. I can't just go up to a spear and say, oh, I made this whole Discord called the Home Depot. This whole VR chat world called the
my
Home Depot.
God.
I'm in it. I'm the I'm the president of Home Depot. You know. No.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But he was technically my line before I went to the cupboard, or well, this place. I was invited by a real life friend, and then hanged out with this guy for like a year and a half, and then hanged out with this guy for 5 years. No, I didn't. I don't remember. I do know Hybrid. Hybrid's there. Hybrid goes there. But yeah,
Hybrid.
and then
I was your pipeline to the cupboard. What are you talking about?
and then I just went.
I was both your pipelines
Years.
to the cupboard.
Technically, yes, because the only reason we even like Home Depot
Was 'cause of
even
me!
had covered people was through through
Cools, you wouldn't
innkeepings, I think.
Cools, you wouldn't be in the cupboard if it wasn't for me. If I hadn't have done my stuff, you would never.
Actually, I wouldn't have been in the cupboard if it wasn't for Sleeping Cat, but.
Well,
I mean, the thing is, you can thank multiple people for it. It's not just
mainly
one
just me
person
though.
ordeal.
Mainly just me
There's
though.
multiple links to the chain. You break one link, the whole chain breaks. You know.
I still can't believe for like a good 3 months, Cat was really reluctant on like me joining your guys' Discord
Fingers hurt.
server.
Ugh.
And I was like, I really want to join. And just for a good couple of months, it was just. I was like, these people are pretty interesting.
I gotta crack my fingers.
Did you imagine if he never did like invite me? I would have just had
Alternate
no
universe.
friends besides like.
It's crazy to think that.
Would you slip on the floor? Oh, just.
The whole reason I'm connected to the cupboard to begin with is because I have been friends with Elsie since like ancient times, like pre-VRChat.
Yeah, well, you were always in the
What a
Discord, but you were
ways
kind of just like
before
not
that.
there for a couple years, and then you kind of showed up a couple months ago, from what I saw. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I've been away for a long time. There's a lot of stuff to uncork with that.
Fair enough.
Be it a combination of like so many social circles to juggle, work being crazy, many other life factors. Well, not just work, because the first half of it was school nonstop and focusing on that, and then just bad social drive. It's a whole jumble jumble, but
Yeah.
there are a number of factors that have been eliminated, for better or worse. I definitely wish I had been around sooner than later, though.
Fair enough. Sorry, my
But
accessibility.
I can't change the past. I can just be here now.
Fair enough. I guess so you just had more time, so that was why you started showing up again, I assume. Is that what you're trying to say?
More time and also like a couple other things.
Fair enough. I was curious. That's good to know. I was just curious. It's like, I'm opening
That's good.
Why is accessibility not opening? It'll open up eventually. I'm an old man. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Come on, accessibility.
How long were you standing there staring at me?
A while.
Windows. Change that.
I have no idea where everybody went.
They probably went out back. I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like where they probably go.
Very slowly. I'm touching my knee.
If I had to guess. Guess I go and explore the map. Close that. There we go.
Okay. Oh, two nets here.
Excuse me, I'm stretching. They updated Steam VR. I don't know if y'all saw that, but the new Steam VR UI looks pretty good. If you like go into like Steam, I don't know about Steam VR Home, but just like Steam VR in general, like the UI just looks a lot better now.
I haven't really perused the Steam VR UI yet.
I noticed it when I got on
This is
because
like-
it was really good.
I can't wait until I get VR.
It's a fun experience. You're not
I
gonna
just
regret it.
booted VRChat directly after getting my headset on.
Oh, well, I mean, I put my headset on
look
and
at
then I
the
boot
sub
VRChat
on
while I'm on
Bible.
my headset, so I was able to see like the library in Steam VR looks like the front page of Steam VR, which is nice. I don't know, it just looks better. It's just an
Yeah.
upgrade.
I didn't have Steam VR running. I just launched their desktop. I like viewing my desktop raw. So
Ah, fair enough.
very optimal play.
I always boot up my headset Steam VR first and then I launch VRChat. I don't like launch VRChat and Steam VR at the same time. I could, I guess, but I never do.
So when I made my hot chocolate, I couldn't find tiny marshmallows, but we had these jumbo marshmallows. So I just took one of those and ripped it up with my hand and just dunked the pieces
Yeah.
in the mug.
Yeah, well, that works. Fair enough.
It melted in, and it is delicious.
It's absolutely delicious. Oh, nothing's stopping you. Aside from if you don't have hot cocoa.
We don't have any.
Oh, well, that's probably going to stop you then. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Don't worry.
Oh! Sorry.
if I go take me home country roads, we're gonna have a stockpile of hot cocoa.
Sorry, I'm munching on a pickle right now.
Pickle Rick!
Pretty,
That's good, yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty much a thing. What's up?
Did you throw away the pickle when I said that?
Excited about it.
I wish.
I'm gonna shut up. You yeah.
I'm excited for hot cocoa.
Excited for what?
Excited for
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
You going. Don't mind me. Oh, they're back.
I'm excited for.
Excited for what? Sorry.
I already said I was excited for you to move in.
Whoa, moving in buddies.
What?
Woo, moving buddies. Yeah. Woo, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong sound effect.
You kind of cut in and about. You said that you're excited for it, and then I was waiting for this sentence to finish.
I'm just excited in general. I wish
Oh.
you'd move in sooner.
Yeah. I mean, I've told you how good my financial situation is right now, and granted, I don't know how much longer this job's gonna go for, but you know, we'll play it by ear.
Don't mind me, I'm just standing here. Totally not eavesdropping.
Well,
I'm just kind of.
I just found out BTR lives 2 hours away from me, so when you do move in, we can go pull up.
Whoa, you just doxed yourself. I know where you live now. Whoa.
I mean, so long as
I know where you
BTR's
live
good
now.
with,
Hello.
running into each other, I'd be down to bump into BTR sometime when I'm over there.
2-hour drive is like go to the zoo.
A snowflake just fell right in front of me. And it was weird.
You know what? I'm still trying to see if Artis wants to bump shoulders with me. But he's got chronic. He's like an hour and a half from me, and we both could go to an intermediate town, which has things to kind of do.
Yeah, go to
So like we could meet at a Chili's there. Yeah, but he's just really adverse to it. For the reasons I told you.
Yeah, but like, what's his girlfriend gonna do? Oh, I'm so mad that you're gonna go hang out with a boy. Oh. I'm so mad that you're gonna go
And
to
it's like-
Chili's without.
And the thing is, like, I've gone on record. She'll go with us. It's not like it's just me and him.
Monitor if she feels that bad about it.
And also just hang out of her own accord, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, chronic, not very social, issue with the both of
Ooh.
them. Now, I'm not one to talk, but,
I at least like to think that I don't totally drop off the face of the earth.
What the heck? Oh, never mind. Okay. Headset died. Can't hear anything. Translating what they're saying. Oh, I don't think he noticed. Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Huh?
Our headset died. I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Oh, she sent a message and it appeared above her head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's text chat and VR chat.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, she's got a wireless headphones, so she's probably trying to figure that out.
Hopefully, sure, I guess not done so, but real quick, let me get myself some hot.
So true. That was my drink.
Can you hear me?
Also, one sec. Yes, we can hear you.
Alright, my headset died. Plugged it into a USB-C cord that's so short my face is touching my laptop keyboard, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, good night.
Yeah.
And yeah, you need to go to bed soon anyway because you have work tomorrow and you have to get up earlier than me. And
Yeah,
a drink.
At 6.
Oh god, Chingy, you look menacing over there with those eyes.
yeah.
Alright, see ya. I'll be on Discord.
It's a side effect of existence.
Your avatar, like that spot you were standing in, made your avatar like a shadow, and your eyes were just glowing, looking at me. Let me scoot over to you real quick here.
Texture will do.
How you doing, bud?
Doing okay, but I am dead tired from work.
It is late after all. Get your Z's pretty soon, you know what I mean? Fair enough.
Well,
I just got it.
I'm mostly tired. I had the afternoon shift today, so I wasn't working till close. Working till close is when till like 9 p.m.
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
Still just, like, I just want to relax because like I have 5 days in a row next week, and I work on Halloween, which is going to be 2 to 9. So I have a 7-hour shift.
Oh man, working on Halloween, jeez. Hopefully things go well for you. As long as you're getting to relax and stuff. Oh, sorry, it's looking down there. No, things been fine on my part. I just finished like the VRChat stuff, got all that submitted with the avatar and everything. I just gotta wait for VRChat to start December 1st, and then I can make the booth page public, and people can buy the model if they want. I'm happy I got that done finally, because that was kind of like a deadline thing, and I was kind of, you know, I wouldn't say stressing me out, but it was like, I was like, well, I wanted to like chill and vibe and do some gaming, but it's like, I gotta finish this first. I got that done. So now I can kind of work on some other avatar stuff at a more leisurely pace if I want to, and not have to worry about like a deadline. So that's the main thing, honestly. Probably just gonna spend the next like, pretty much, unless something happens, I'm probably gonna spend November and December just like relaxing and not really working on like any projects. Maybe, hypothetically, probably dabble in Unreal Engine 5 a little bit just for fun. I have been wanting to do that. But I'll probably just do that casually for a bit. That's really about it, honestly. It's been pretty casual. Not really any Halloween plans on my end. I was thinking about doing like a Halloween party in VRChat this weekend, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I wish I could get a Halloween outfit done for my model, but this is the best I can do because I didn't have time because of VRChat, so that's better. That's better than nothing, you know. But otherwise, it's like I said, it's been fine. I have been really wanting to get into the game dev stuff recently, so that's kind of why I wanted to get the VRChat model done so I can start practicing Unreal Engine 5, like, you know, working with it and stuff. So, you know,
I gotcha.
I just felt like it. I had to wait because like all that Unity stuff happened, and that was kind of like what pushed me to want to try Unreal Engine 5. And then I started doing it, and I was like,
a lot of people to wanting to.
I know, right?
You're not
Yeah. Wow. Hey, Morgram. Hello. Hello. But like,
It's probably one of the most terrifying things for people who are currently like sticking with the Unity engine was that day. It's like, oh shit.
Well, it's a couple.
Find alternatives.
So like, there's a couple reasons why I would pick Unreal Engine over Unity. I would say that that whole incident was kind of like, I don't want to say like the straw that broke the camel's back, but like something on those lines. Because Unreal just like, I can do Blueprint, like I can do like node-based coding decently okay. And Blueprint is like a built-in thing to Unreal, so that's already something that it has over Unity for me at least. And then like my first game engine I ever touched was Unreal, like Engine 4. So I had like a little bit of history with Unreal Engine, and I was like, you know what, like my other friends like doing Godot and stuff, and Godot seems cool, but I don't think I could really do it. I'm gonna try Unreal, and then I just started like looking at videos and tutorials on Unreal Engine 5, and just kind of like seeing what people are making, and I even have a thing I bought on Humble Bundle a while back that it's not for Unreal, it's for Unity, but it's like a game dev course, but it's like for making a survival game in Unity. I'm still gonna watch it because I bought a Humble Bundle for it. I still want to watch it for the knowledge, but it might work out pretty well. Like just kind of learning the basics and stuff. I mean, I can model pretty okay. Well, I think I can model pretty okay and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. It'll definitely be like a side project kind of thing, just for fun, to see what I can actually make. Very much so. I'm excited to give it a try. So
absolutely,
so freaking true. I gotta come up with a game idea, but I'll just make something and see where it goes. And now that I got my time sensitive stuff out of the way, I can officially relax. Ugh. This is me relaxing. Not really, but I know. It's just a nice feeling to get a project done, basically.
That is the pose of someone who looks relaxed and is relaxed.
Yeah, I'd be laying on my bed fully right now if my headset wouldn't be weird. So, nah, like it's nice getting a project done, especially with this, like, because I made a 3D model from scratch for Booth. Like I made a character, a new base model, and everything. Yeah, and it's done. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and like change the hair to match this one a bit more, albeit it's gonna be a bit better. And then I gotta go make an apron, and then I'll basically have my my main version of that avatar done. So I won't have to use this base model anymore. I can use the new one that's much better. So I'm hoping I can get that done pretty soon, because I do want to start using that model. Maybe by the end of this weekend I'll probably get it done, because I do want to use it. Really want to use the thing I spent a while making. So, but we'll see. Oh man.
More power to you. Elsie,
go get him. Chingy was like an animal waiting to pounce. That was great. It's only 11:17. Yeah, I guess it has been a while. Interestingly enough, my controllers are losing the Steam Deck battery this time. I wonder if it's because one just charges less, maybe? That was kind of the issue last time. I'll have to charge both of them and make sure they both charge properly. So, alright guys, here's a Cloud check in Steam again to see if ASA is currently available for purchase. I'm totally not going to buy it while I'm in stream, but you never know. I'll look away from it while I do this. Shoot, yeah, it's still not out. I mean, the reason they're delaying ASA is because they probably are trying to get the official servers up, and they want to get the servers up before they make people buy it, because once people buy it, then it's like they need to be able to access the servers. So, fair enough. They should have just waited till Friday, honestly. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't just wait till like Friday to release the servers and stuff. I would have done that. That way you have like at least a day or two to like bug test the servers, make sure they actually work. What are they doing on stage? Oh shit, they're busting it down sexual style. Hey. Don't tell him I didn't. Don't tell him I didn't. I'm showing it now. Don't worry. It's loading in. Am I crouched? Oh, these railings are just tall. Oh yeah, they're doing their performance. Hell yeah. Okay. I still think they should have like a catapult on the stage so that if like there's like a bad performance, you like press a button and it just kind of throws people out the window. That would be pretty funny. I'll be honest. What's up?
Important question.
Possible answer. What's up?
Have you seen the Terraria? Have you seen the Terraria snow biome drip?
Have I seen the Terraria snow biome drip? No, I have not. I have not.
I need you to watch this.
Okay. Okay. Send it to me. I'll watch it live reaction. Okay. It might say I'm offline on Discord, but don't worry. That's because I can come back online right on here. One sec. All right. I don't even know what this is, but when you send it, I'll watch it. Oh, wait, I think I got... Okay, there's your DM. Sorry, Discord just opened for me. Okay, okay, Chingy, there you are. What is... Oh, what? Okay, here we go. This dude frees his hair or something? What the hell is this? That was a sound effect. Oh, why the puma? How is that dude not? What the is that? Is that like his actual hair? Or is that like a frozen ice block on his head? What the hell is that?
Don't think it's his actual hair. I think it's just a prop.
That shit reflective as hell. Look at the reflection probe on that thing. Damn. That was okay. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I wouldn't get that hairstyle. But he's got like the. I don't know what hairstyle that is for a character, but he's got like a certain character's hairstyle that I don't know the name of. So.
He's got the Polnareff.
Yeah, the fucking Polnareff. Yeah, he's got the Polnareff hairstyle. God, I totally forgot about Polnareff. He's got the Polnareff hairstyle. It's great. He does look pine. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, like does kind of look like Polnareff if I just like wince hard enough, you know.
He's like because he's snow biome Polnareff. He's polar Polnareff.
He's Polnareff, yeah. It's funny you mentioned Terraria. I was thinking about Terraria recently, like maybe trying to actually play it, but I've got like 2 games that I want to play that are time consuming, so I'll have to put Terraria on hold until then. No Man's Sky and Ark Survival Ascended. I've been feeling like grinding recently, Chingy, in a game, so that's kind of why I've been eyeing them. I'm the kind of guy like I feel like the past like year and a half, 2 years, I've been very good about playing like I call them one-off games, but like games that aren't like multiplayer survival games that are like story-based, like Deadly Premonition and all that kind of stuff. I'm very proud of the fact that I've actually sat down and played a lot of those kind of games. But honestly, like Zelda 2, like I've also played a lot of Zelda games as well. I'm actually pretty happy about that. But sometimes I do like I do think my favorite genre of games will probably be like prehistoric survival games at my core, and I do like games that I can just sink 100 hours into to like grinding and stuff. That's just the thing I like. Doesn't mean I don't like the other games. I really enjoyed them. In fact, I still have a couple games I still need to play through. Prey. I still need to play through Prey. Metal Gear Solid 5. I still have that game. I'm trying to think of all the games. Oh, Psychonauts 2. I have Psychonauts 2 downloaded. I just haven't started it yet. I still need to play that as well. Now that I'm done with my time-sensitive stuff, I can actually maybe, hypothetically, start playing those games. So I got a genuine question. That your hairstyle, like your front bangs, what's like the term for that kind of hairstyle? Do you know? I don't know. Like
I think it's just parted bangs. Parted bangs with like a widow's peak.
Okay, I was gonna say like I was talking about the part where like it crest up and then down. Is that just called like I don't know if that's like a specific name for that, or if that's just like your hair being elevated a little. What the? Oh, I thought the cutout was talking to me for a second. Holy crap!
I don't think I don't think there's a specific name for those, but like I've always called them hair vents.
Hair vents, okay.
They look like ventilation shafts a little bit, but
yeah.
I think it's literally just like parted bangs with like a widow's peak and forehead showing. I don't think there's an actual name for it.
Ah, fair enough. I was curious. I was looking at character designs when I first did my model, and like that was the hairstyle I was kind of going for, but then I ended up doing something a little different, so it worked out though. Hair's hard. Modeling hair's hard, so it's a learning process, I will say. Could be worse, I guess.
I gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I was laying on my bed and my elbow was hurting because I was leaning on it. Well, we'll see how my VCAT model turns out. I do need to make sure I actually kind of advertise it as well, because I know that's also a very important part when it comes to selling a model. So I'm gonna
advertising is just important in general.
I know. Well, yeah.
You're not gonna get out there unless you show yourself and take advantage of the platforms you're on. Get the word out.
I guess if I could post my booth page without actually letting people be able to buy stuff on it yet and advertise it, or I guess I could just advertise the avatar and then advertise the day the booth page goes live. Maybe I might just do that. Because I got nice photos I did, renders and stuff. It actually turned out pretty well, honestly. Here, I could probably actually no, I can't send you one right now because it's on another hard drive. But I figured out how to do nice Blender renders. Ooh, nice shoes by the way. Got the drip. The drip.
I usually they're too drippy for me. I'm not. They're too cool for me. So I usually don't wear. I usually just go with socks.
Oh, you got the cool shoe shine.
The cool shoe. Kiwi! You got the cool shoe shine.
There's new cupboard tech with the double jumps. You can jump up into the attic without taking the ladder.
Yeah.
You can jump up to the higher floors without taking the stairs.
We just all have leg day, honestly. You know, leg day.
The attic is accessible now. You can just jump right up into it, and the double jump is the perfect height for it.
My favorite part is when I double jump and I slam my head into the ceiling like a cartoon character. Cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Boys be crazy. But yeah, advertising definitely important. I'm gonna have to start doing more of that. That's the one thing I suck at when it comes to anything is just advertising. So I'm not good at getting stuff out there, I guess. I'm freaking doo-doo at it sometimes. I'm getting there though. Gotta learn somewhere, you know. You're your head
What the hell is that noise?
Wolfbane on the stage, maybe? I don't even know if they're still on the stage, actually. I thought they were performing earlier, but I guess not. Bunyanya! What if, hypothetically... Bazinga. No, sorry. A little carried away there. Oh, jeez. Trying to think of what else there was. Oh, Lord. We'll see how it goes. Sorry, if I keep tabbing out, it's because I keep looking at the Steam page of this game I want to buy, because it's supposed to come out any minute now, and I'm waiting for it to come out, and it hasn't become available yet. Even though
I thought you were about to say if I keep tabbing out, it's because I'm looking at the Terraria ice biome.
Okay, that too. I was looking at that, yes, but yes, the Polnareff ice cut. Why do you call it the Terraria ice haircut? What's going on with that? Where'd you get that from?
That's the music?
Oh, the music. Oh, okay.
Wild hasn't played Terraria. He actually doesn't know the Terraria music besides.
I do not. All I know is the default one when you first spawn in. That's all I know. And then maybe the Eye of Cthulhu if he has a theme. I don't remember.
When you play Terraria, you're gonna recognize some of the fucking songs just from memes.
Probably.
I don't know if you've seen the.
Oh yeah.
The like the snow and the little cutout for the stairs, and they're playing the Terraria.
That's what I thought Chenji was gonna send me earlier when he said he had a Terraria video, but he sent me something even better.
I was gonna say, like, I've seen the fucking like snow staircase all the damn time.
He looks like
but,
Polnareff.
This
He
one, like,
hello Hap.
This one is on an entirely
Now you got
different
me
level.
curious.
He looks like Polnareff. Like the guy in that video
This-
looks like
This
Polnareff.
goofy Terraria video is.
I feel bad because like I started playing Terraria and I got like 20 hours in and I beat like the first boss, but then like I kind of just stopped, and I it kind of sucks because like I was actually enjoying it. I think I got like busy with something and I never got back to it. So I haven't played Terraria since 2020. I gotta do a playthrough of Terraria. Although I still need to finish Grounded first though. We were already like neck deep in Grounded. Now the
Yeah.
guess what? Oh, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess who submitted their VCat booth? Oh, me.
Nice. Congrats. You have to go check it out when it gets uploaded.
Probably tomorrow. I was gonna do that tomorrow. The only thing that I'm probably like I added the 2 avatar pedestals. Well, they're not pedestals, like the you'll see it. And then I couldn't figure out how to set up a link to my booth page, so instead I just didn't do that. And I put the booth. Yeah, I couldn't find
There's
it.
a prefab for it. You can't like do your own custom one. There's just a prefab for it.
Yeah, there is prefabs for it, but they seem to only apply to VCat circles and stuff. I couldn't figure out how to put the URL in there. There was no option for it. So unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't know.
Yeah, it only opens your VCat circle, and yeah, you go to your profile. It's somewhere in your profile on the VCat website. You can have your VCat circle linked to your booth page.
Okay. And then I also
put
put
it
it.
in the
I
description.
also put a chair on the booth as well for the bench as well. So I just thought that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, you can also
Yeah, there's demons.
you can add items to your VCat store, but in a way where it's just a proxy that redirects to your booth, so they
Maybe.
can't actually buy it on VCat.
Maybe if I can figure that out, then I would love
Did
to do
that
that
last time.
because it seems like a good idea to read. If it's gonna right now they would have to type in my booth link manually because I have it like written on the wall.
Yeah.
But I don't think people are gonna do that. So if I can like make it easy for them to just get there, I probably will. Like a 2-click kind of thing.
Work tomorrow, and I have to attend a
I don't know.
meeting.
We'll see. But it's technically done. I actually had the avatar uploaded. The sample. I have the sample avatar uploaded as well, actually. So I need to.
Watermark on it?
Yeah, you'll see it when I show you later. But it does have a sample watermark on it, like just to say it's a sample avatar. But aside from that, that's really about it, honestly. So I just need to modify the model's hair to be like mine, and then I need to model the apron, and then I'll have my avatar, like my innkeeping version, and then I'll be good to go. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
You fucking killed him.
But we'll see. That's really about it. Aside from that, I was just struggling with VCat tools because setting up the VCat stuff was a fucking pain in the ass. I don't know why it was so bad to do, but I got it working eventually, so thank God. It was weird.
He doesn't breathe. He doesn't know how.
Aside from that, Ark Survival Ascended, they had their trailer today. It was really good, and apparently the game is coming out any minute now, is what the devs are saying, so I'm refreshing the Steam page. So there is also a Steam page for it now. I will.
He doesn't know what those are.
I'm probably gonna play a little bit of it tomorrow because I wanted to see what the performance is like and stuff. So we will see.
Assuming it's not like literally 500 gigabytes.
They said like 70 gigabytes for the I mean it's gonna be a big file size. They say like I think the base thing is gonna be 70 gigabytes and then it's just gonna add on from there because they're not adding any DLC with the initial release of it. So the minimum requirement for GPU is a 1080. So I don't know.
Can you still play the original?
Yeah, you can. It's a separate thing, so it's not like it overrides it.
Good.
So
I was gonna say, if they took down the original version of the game and then they released a new version that doesn't have any of the DLC, so you just can't play any of the DLC, that would be...
No. So all the DLC for ASA is free. Like as they add them, they're free. Like you don't have to pay for them. So technically, it's better to just play ASA because, like with the original game, you would have to pay for the DLC.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be there at launch, right?
No, not at launch. Not
But
at
if
launch.
if you did want to play that DLC like right now, like right at this very moment, you could at least go back and play the old version.
Yes. It's like I said, it's an entirely separate thing, like its own Steam page and everything. So it's completely separate.
They didn't shut down their servers or anything.
Okay. Well, about that. they shut down the official servers that they hosted for the old game, but
You
they're
can play on
still
third-party servers.
but they're still
And
unofficial.
You can still like run a single player offline game, right?
Yes. It's just the official servers that they hosted that they took down because they're gonna rehost them on this. So the best part is that it's cross-compatible, so PC and console players can play together, and the mods are also cross-compatible. So that's a big thing about this too. I'm excited for it, but you know.
Wait, what does that mean?
What does what
As
mean?
in, like mods that worked on the old version of the game work on the new version?
No,
Or
no,
mods that
like
work on PC can be
so
ported to
like,
console?
mods developed for ASA can be cross-compatible. That's what that means. With console.
On what? On the console?
Yeah, console to
Okay.
PC. Yeah, like the mod would work on console and PC on the same. Because the thing is, console and PC players can play together. Like that wasn't a thing in the original game. Like you could not do that. Like they were separate, like entirely separate. Like separate servers, everything. Like there was no interaction between PC and console players. But now there actually is an interaction. Hello, Minecraft skin, black skin. I saw that. Minecraft skin. Oh my.
Continue your conversation.
I only
Sorry,
needed to see
being
like
an
a
asshole.
pixel of him to know that was him. It's like I just saw like the top of his head and I was like, "Yep."
Continue your conversation. Continue your conversation, please.
Okay, yeah, you could. Yeah, the way it works is the game is $40 at launch, and it'll stay that way. And the DLCs are free, so you'll get those regardless. It's not just a port to Unreal Engine 5. Like they've changed a lot of stuff about it as well, like a lot of fundamental gameplay stuff. And there's also creatures they're adding that are exclusive to ASA as well, and stuff too. Which I mean, could matter to some people, might not matter to some other people. But yeah.
What is ASA?
Ark Survival Ascended, the Unreal Engine 5 remake of Ark Survival Evolved. It comes out in like an hour.
Oh, well, I own Ark Survival Evolved. Will I get like Ascended or? Is it, like, a
I
different
don't
game?
think it's a completely different game. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's a completely different thing. It is a completely different thing. I'm pretty sure they're not doing any sort of thing where it's like if you
They're dropping $40 on day one.
me, yes, 100%. Obviously, why wouldn't I? I mean, you know me. I like Ark. Of course, I'm gonna drop $40 on it. Yeah, duh.
But if you can't run it,
Okay, if I can't run, okay, so the okay, you okay here? Let me here. Come here. I'm gonna show you this. All right, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the specs. Right? Recommended requirements. Right? So processor, AMD,
I think I
Ryzen.
saw them and they're not that high.
Okay, yeah. Well, the GPU is a 3080, right? Like that's the recommended is a 3080. I have a 3070, so I should be fine.
You post it in Steam on the Discord. Right?
Yes, in Games General, probably a while back. Yeah. The minimum requirement's a 1080. I mean, I should be able to run it, but the thing is, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna try and play it.
Interesting that the minimum is a 1080, and the recommended is a 3080.
I mean, it's just at that point, you know. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try and play it. I'm gonna tell people what my performance is like out of the box and see if there's like any sort of adjustments I need to make. Because like with my current setup, I can run Arc just fine usually. Your PC is probably they apparently also did optimizations in the game for like giant bases and stuff, so all that stuff it should be more optimized. So we'll see how well that turns out. God, just like you gotta watch the trailer because holy crap, it looks really good. It looks too good, honestly. Like it looks really good. Like the water is like
32 gigabytes of RAM recommended.
I don't have 32 gigabytes of RAM.
It might be time for an upgrade.
What? Okay. I'll check if I have like more RAM sticks I can slot in. Because if I do, I'll just buy another stick of RAM. I'll just buy more RAM.
You should. Yeah. You probably only bought one. Well,
I have
either
two.
1 or 2 sticks.
I think I have 2 sticks that are
For
each
dual
like
channel.
8 gigabyte. So, yeah.
And almost all motherboards, at least all reasonable motherboards, have 4 slots. So you could fit 2 more if you wanted quad channel.
I'll probably do that. I would not be against doing that just for ASA. Like I cannot express how much I like Ark as a
If
game.
it doesn't run, if like you're running out of RAM.
Like unironically, Ark is one of my
Might be
favorite
worth
games.
it.
If I made a tier list of games, Ark would be up there as my like top 5, definitely, 100%. I just like it that much. So, I mean, it's because it's a game that filled a vacuum, and it's hard to explain this to people, but like there was a vacuum back then in 2015.
In, your heart
in my
for
heart, yes,
dinosaur
exactly.
Survival game.
Unironically, yes, actually. Like, you can turn off chairs, by the way, at spawn. I know that is a thing you can do.
That is an option now?
That is an option, yes.
I need to drink water.
I'm gonna drink my stuff and let you go turn that off real quick, so I'll wait for you to come back. Where's my drink?
Oh, true.
Where
do you turn them off?
At spawn.
To join the Blahaj.
Blahaj, I do not wish to join you, Blahaj. Please go away. I'm joking, you can stay.
We weren't able to convert wild, but we have permission to stay.
Dinosaurs. So true. What was I talking about? God, I think I have like amnesia or something, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Oh jeez. No, I know what I was talking about. I just don't remember exactly where I was when I was talking about it. Yeah, RAM. I mean, I'll buy another stick of RAM if I need to for the game. I mean, I might as well just do it anyway because it's probably useful to have anyway. I like Ark. Like, oh yeah. So I would say like around like 2014, if you were on Steam and you were in like the survival game circles that like I was kind of slightly. I wouldn't say I was in a survival game circle, but like I played a survival game back then and I liked it a lot. So I liked survival games. But back then there wasn't really a game out there that was like a dinosaur survival multiplayer game that was actually decent. There wasn't really anything like that. So there was a market for it. People wanted that kind of game, but like no one had delivered. And then Ark came around, and then they kind of delivered on that. Like, okay, here you go. Here's a game where you can tame a bunch of different dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures and survive. And yeah, that's why Ark is like one of the biggest games on Steam, because it just filled a void that people wanted, and then it did a really good job at what it did, even though it was kind of clunky.
And they did such a good job despite being held back by their publisher.
Yeah, their publisher is kind of cringe. I think if I don't know what the situation is with ASA, but if you look at ASA's like Steam page, it actually says Wildcard is also the publisher as well as Snailhouse Games. So to my knowledge, Wildcard, like the people that actually developed Ark, I think they're wrestling control away from Snailhouse Games so that they can be like the publisher for it. The Wario PNG does give off music, yes. I don't know, we'll see. But
if they made Ark, that amazing game, while being held back, even though it was quite buggy, if they made that while under the oppression of a publisher, what could they do with a good...
Oh, I don't think they were oppressed. I think it was that their publisher wanted them to do stuff they didn't want them to do. That's why.
Right, that's a better way of putting it. I got a sleepy brain.
Yeah, Snailhouse are kind of weird. I don't know, like it's they're such a weird publisher. Like I don't know how to explain it. You just have to look into it yourself. But let's just say that they're kind of weird. But yeah, no, it's a good game, and I'm excited for it, and I want to play. You know.
I just have
I'm cautious too.
Positive optimism.
Yeah, no, I am too, because the game. Oh God, I almost closed OBS. No, don't close OBS. I'm optimistic, but I'm also skeptical because the game kind of looks a little too good to be true. So once I actually get into the game and start playing it, I genuinely want to see what it like looks like when I'm playing like normal settings. Like the gameplay trailer looked pretty good, but yeah, like I want to see what it like looks like on my end, because if it looks like it does in the trailer, then I think I'll be happy. Because like I've played the whole game, like I know all the bosses and stuff. It's like I'll be playing it again just because I want to like it's like in a new kind of fresh can of paint, and like some new creatures and like maybe some new mechanics maybe, and kind of replaying it in a nice like atmosphere and stuff. I don't know, that's just me. And plus, I've been wanting to play Ark again for a while, and this is a perfect excuse because I just finished my time-sensitive VCAT stuff, and all I need to do now is some slate modeling, which probably will do that after bartending tonight. We'll see. Because I just need to. Well, apron's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass to model, but no, I'll take that back. Apron won't actually be that hard to model, but to weight paint, yes, gonna have a bit of a tricky time weight painting the apron.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
just data transfer, maybe.
I have to remember how to do that because I already forgot. Because I know I did that one time and I already forgot how to do it. I think I remember how you showed it to me. I gotta remember to. Kana, hello. Meh. Oh yeah, you know what? You have a good point. Yeah, if I just data transfer from like the shirt, then that should just automatically follow. I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
But there's a process for doing. You want to refine it afterwards.
I lagged out for a second. I'm sorry. You said like refining? What? Could you repeat that sentence?
Yeah, there's a process for doing it, for doing data transfer that you should follow if you want to refine it afterwards. Otherwise, it's a pain.
Please teach me, senpai.
Kiwi. I'll show you.
I
you have to click a button afterwards. You have to. Kiwi.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
me,
call
by
you a
the way.
kiwi.
In
Oh,
the demo videos I posted, I used my because my Valvenex mic is the best microphone I had. I just recorded myself and then I pitched it up.
oh, yeah. See that's what I would have assumed as much. Like, yeah, I imagine you could like record yourself and then just yeah.
It's not that different from the voice changer I used to use.
Oh, that's a throwback right there. We were talking about throwbacks
Yeah.
tonight here. Oh! Okay, I'm back. God. Okay, hold up one sec. Give me a second. I'm about to die here. Hold up. Where's the button? I know I have it on somewhere. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Don't always show. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! God, Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. That's better. So I had always show friends' avatars, and I needed to not have that on so I could
Sample.
so I could de-render people. So I'm back. With so Barack. Okay. You're going on performance settings. Okay, there you go. Whew. Oh, thank God. Whew. Wipes sweat off my brow. Oh my God. Kiwi. You know, I was talking to
Meatball, sir.
meatballs. Thank you. I was talking to Chingy. I was like, yeah, I think now that I'm not time sensitive with the VCAT stuff anymore, I'm gonna probably start dabbling in Unreal Engine 5 casually because I've been wanting to. Honestly,
Nice.
I'm very much all talk at the moment. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh, these are meatballs. You can have some. Here you go. I'm very much all talk right now, so don't mind me. It's one thing I'm good at is talking. But we'll see. Like I said, I just want to get the avatar stuff done, like with my avatar, and then I can start using that maybe this weekend. That'd be kind of cool, kind of poggers. Maybe if I can get it done by Friday, I can actually use it during the innkeeping session. That would be kind of cool, kind of poggers. I'm glad you're wishing me good luck, but knowing my lazy ass, I'm probably not going to do much tomorrow, so... Because A, I'm going to be playing Bigfoot tomorrow night with some friends, and B, I'm probably going to also be playing a combination of Hellboy and ASA tomorrow, just to, like, dabble in it. What?
Large soul.
Large finger.
Oh, well, yeah, the Bigfoot game, yeah. Me and my friends wanted to play it, but we just never got around to it. And now my Sam's like, yeah, let's play it before the end of Halloween. I'm like, all right, I got you, but I'll be there. Be there, be square, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. And that's really about it. I didn't really have any other stuff. I'm just gonna do some. I just want to do some gaming. I was playing more of the Hellboy game, but I just was doing like repeating levels because I mean it's a roguelike that you grind, kind of. So I was like, all right.
Oh,
I
really?
punch things and then they die.
I want to buy pancakes.
It's a good game. So true. I got like 10 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Alright.
No, not really. I was really just. I just watched the Wait, what? I was just watching the Xbox like preview thing.
What was that, the Xbox thing? I went to bed.
So there was a couple minor things I didn't really remember. There was the Alan Wake 2 more like gameplay footage of that, which I mean that looked okay, I guess. Apparently that was the game people were talking about. People couldn't like run because it was like max system performance. I don't know.
The system requirements are pretty high.
Yeah, I mean it looked good, but I mean yeah. Yakuza Animal Crossing, that's also a thing too.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Is it like? Are they like chibis? Are they like?
No. It's just Yakuza Like a Dragon, but they're on an island, and it's basically Animal Crossing.
It's the side story.
Yes.
Like how there's like
What
all
he
kinds of
said.
stuff.
What he said. I mean, but like he rides a dolphin. Like.
Is it just part of the newest Like a Dragon game? The newest Yakuza?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But it's basically Animal Crossing, like Yakuza. So it's literally like if you watch the video for it, yeah, it really just is. Looked good though.
It actually looks so fun and cool.
So freaking poggers. Obviously the ASA stuff, which that was like what I was looking forward to. I can't remember anything else because nothing else was really that interesting, honestly. Like all the other games didn't really capture my attention. Honestly, they were all just kind of like meh. I didn't really care about them.
Boned.
It was an Xbox preview. That's what it was. It was like a 30-minute stream of just them previewing like games and stuff.
Okay, yeah, it is part of Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Small part of the game.
Yeah, exactly that thing. Yeah, whatever that is.
That's the newest Yakuza game, Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the VTuber.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a glimpse of a VTuber. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Ugh. I don't remember any of the other games, sadly. There was something. Apparently, the developers of Power Wash Simulator were working on a new game now. Apparently, not a Power Wash game, but it was like something completely different. That was also revealed there. I don't know what it. I don't remember much from it though. You'd have to look at the list. Like I said, I don't remember them because I didn't really care. Oh, got the ASA. Oh. ASA stuff was good though.
Opened my menu and I checked the charge on them.
Did you see the Steam VR update? Like with the new menu and stuff?
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I have it.
It looks much better. Yeah, I saw it too. I'm like using it right now. Like
good refresh. It's also just like it's consistent with the rest of the Steam UI.
I was gonna say, yeah, like it actually looks
you have
better.
Access to everything now.
Yeah, like I can
You
click.
have access to the downloads menu exactly the same way that it works in Steam.
Thank God too, because it looks so much better that I can do it that way. It's nice. I like it. I don't think I mentioned the XS overlay update not too long ago, but I actually quite like it. I thought it was pretty okay. Like the XS.
It's alright. I have no preference. It's fine.
It's alright.
I don't think it's a meaningful upgrade though.
That's probably a reason behind it, but it wasn't like I was lost on where things were, so I was like, oh, that's cool. It was alright. That's just me though. I'm very easy to please, as you can tell. So, I'm very easy to please. Oh right, yeah, I forgot my doodad went kablooey, didn't it? Oopsie daisy.
I like the upgrade because update because it meant that ZZ finally got on VRChat in 10 billion years.
Oh, no comment on that. Fair enough, I guess.
I open the settings menu. It just doesn't open. I just click the cog and it just doesn't. There's nothing.
Oh.
It pops up a window like above your hand that you can grab and move. That's what it did for me.
I'm just happy he finally fixed the thing I
I
pointed
can't
out.
click anything in Access Overlay.
A report on his GitHub 3 years ago.
I can't close this
Wow.
window.
Cool.
I can move it out of the way, but I can't close it. Why can't I click on anything?
Now, when you block input on a window, it also makes the cursor disappear on the window. So I don't have to angle my controllers away from the window when I'm trying to like play games with mouse and keyboard. It's actually great.
So true. I don't know what they're talking about. So true.
He even did it in like a good way. He smoothed it out and it does a red dot first and then disappears. Actually, it's like a face.
I can confirm that I did get the hand gesture stuff working on the model. So.
Yep.
Good. I feel I did confirm that in VR at least. So I was happy about that. Ooh.
It's wonderful.
Actually feels nice too to do it, honestly. I'm definitely gonna be happy when I transfer that over to my main model. So, because the best part, I can just take the blend file for the VKit character and then just like make a new version and then just do the changes for my main model and then I'll be done. It's easy as that. I don't even have to change anything about the body or the hands or anything like that. It all should just slot in properly, which is nice. So we'll see if I'm a productive man tomorrow. At the very least, I could probably get like, if I get the hair done in a meaningful time, I could probably just get like the normal like hoodie version done and not the innkeeping version, unless I can get the apron done in a relatively quick amount of time. We'll see. I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know. Sometimes I'm productive, sometimes I'm not. It just happens. It just comes to the territory. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate when I lay on my bed like this because I'm at the very edge of my play space. My wall's like right there. And my controller fits out sometimes. I'm just laying on my bed.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Slept more than I did. I
I'm
already
just a
slept
tired
lot
boy.
yesterday.
I woke up early specifically to watch that stream, so that's why I woke up early today.
Yesterday was just a very.
I was like, I'm gonna watch this because it's gonna be ASA.
I mean, I guess I'm still. I do still have COVID.
Oh, do ya?
So that is probably why. Yeah, I'm still coughing.
You're just gonna cough for a couple months. That's just a thing.
I thought like most people the cough dissipates within like 3 weeks.
Really? It took
No,
2 months for
no.
me.
For some people, it takes like. Yeah, it takes several months.
Yeah, well, for most people, that's why I said.
I'm just built.
Most people, it's like
I'm just built different.
Anyways, I'm still contagious within like the 2 weeks of symptoms like subsiding. So, or well, within from infection.
Well, then what are you
I'm still
doing
wearing my
here?
mask
6 feet, man. 6 feet. Whoa.
Whatever I had last year, it probably wasn't COVID. It's unlikely because if whatever it was mild. But I had a cough for like a month and a half after that.
Dang.
That sucks.
Oh, you don't have to clean the mess.
This was definitely COVID. It was kind of like it was dookie.
I got
and I tested positive, so.
Well, yeah, I think the
No, I
positive
tested,
testing
like,
would
3
probably,
times.
yeah.
And they were all negative, so. But they were
that's
the rapid
good.
tests, so I don't know.
I'm just worried about long COVID, but it's less likely in people with who have been vaccinated. So.
I mean, if
Who
you're
knows?
alright now, then you probably don't have it.
Yeah. I hope so.
You don't get
I
that.
think it just like comes back.
You get
like,
that long
it, like,
debuff,
just
you know.
kicks in, like a month later.
Wouldn't want to get that long debuff that
You
lasts
just
like
get
7
sick and then
days.
never recover.
Yeah. I think people would recover.
True.
Like, but it takes like years.
Thank God it
We're
doesn't
like
stack.
4 years in now.
Exactly, yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
for like a minority of people, they haven't recovered so far. But I think most people like long COVID is months to years, but it does eventually go away for most people. But it still
Permanently sick.
sucks. I don't want to have that for years.
Well, don't look at me. I don't have
seem
no
to be
responsibility. I don't have a
alright.
response. Don't look.
Hi, Kana.
I seem to be alright. Which is nice.
Your cat.
Most of my smell is back.
Always.
Unfortunately.
Ugh.
That's good.
Put on some deodorant. Ugh.
Have I told you about the freaking like laundry room we have here?
Is it?
It's so there's a drain hole in the laundry room for like the gray
Oh,
water.
1 sec, you
from,
guys
like,
do that.
various parts of the house.
Hello. So if you wanted to join this session, you would go to world search, and then you could search up the world rat, which is the cupboard. This is the world in question when a group public instance. Now, unfortunately, we are literally about to wrap up because it is almost 12 a.m. and we've been going for 4 hours, and that's usually when we wrap up. But for future reference, if you're ever interested in joining these sessions, they're always in a group public instance of this specific group, which is the one that I created. And we do them every Wednesday and Friday night, from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. EST, East Coast Standard, which is East Coast USA. So by all means, if you're ever interested in joining, then yeah, that's how you would do it. But unfortunately, we are about to wrap up here in just a moment. In fact, we're probably gonna wrap up here now, actually. So I'm gonna go upstairs here real quick and kind of do like a little thing up here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the bartending sessions tonight. It's gone pretty good, as long as you're pretty chill. We will be back on Friday night for the last innkeeping session in October. So I'm very excited for that. I can't believe October's already almost over, guys. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's going pretty good. But yeah, no, like I said, if you're ever interested in the sessions, like I said, we always do them Wednesday and Friday, 8 p.m., 12 a.m. EST. Like, it's literally about to be 12 a.m. right now, so we're wrapping up here. And it's always a group public instance, so anyone can join, obviously. And if you want to join the group is the Wanderers in Keeping and Bartending, which is the small shortage you would put into searched up is WIL 101, like Will 101. That's how you would search that up. So, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. 'Cause I'm gonna go relax for a bit. So I will see you